was riding an elevator in my house. Already there were 2 Americans inside and the elevator was moving upwards. However, 3 seconds later, the elevator suddenly stopped. Everyone was confused. However, the Americans were really upset and was shouting, "Oh my gosh." 30 minutes later, help still didn't come, and by then, these Americans were really upset and disappointed. They were yelling that we really need to sue these people. However, the Asian boy was just standing there patiently waiting. Tip number 1. We should understand that depending on culture, we express ourselves in different ways.
People behave differently in public places in different cultures. One example can be observed in the subway trains. In Japan, commuters are very quiet. They behave in a similar way and they do not want to disturb others. In America, however, everyone behaves in their own way. You can see people talk to each other, you can see people listen to the music. So one has always to be aware of their surroundings when you are in different cultures. Tip number 2. Collectivism versus individualism.
House Dining Hall. This is a place that we all connect to, and it's a place we meet so many people from all over. This one day I meet this person and he goes, "Where are you from?" I say, "I'm from Rwanda." Rwanda? Is that a place? That felt weird. Then I realized I'm here to share about my culture and my country. That was a very powerful moment. Tip number 3. We should all be resilient in this intercultural setting and be comfortable with sharing our culture and our countries.
Imagine yourself in the supermarket or reading a book. Maybe you're even relaxing outside in the sun. At some point a stranger walks by and just starts talking to you about the weather or what just happened to him. How would you feel, offended or happy about the company? How you answer this question depends of course on your personal culture. So here comes tip 4. Think about your own culture and preferences, or about which of your characteristics might have caused trouble or misunderstandings at some point. Be aware of those when you approach a new intercultural environment. Also try to be curious and learn about other cultures and behaviors so that you can identify those and act accordingly.
We decided to go out tonight and have dinner and meet at 6 p.m. So I arrived at 10 to 6 outside in front of the iHouse footsteps.
I arrived at 6 and there comes Grayson.
Hey guys! Wait my leg. We waited for 15 minutes because Patricia wasn't here.
Since Patricia didn't show up in this time, we went to the restaurant and had a great time.
At some point later, when I thought it was time to meet, I arrived at the iHouse front steps. But where are the other people? See what happened? So this is our last tip. It might not be personal if somebody lets you wait for a long time. Don't feel offended. Instead, try to deal with different time concepts beforehand.
So here we go again, our top 5 tips in a nutshell.
Tip number 1 was about expressiveness and restraint. Some cultures tend to express themselves more than others do.
Tip number 2 was about collectivism and individualism. Some people emphasize on public order, and some people emphasize on individual freedom.
Tip number 3 was about resilience in an intercultural setting. As we meet in this place, we should take advantage of meeting people from 70 countries and feel comfortable in sharing about our cultures.
4. Be aware of your own culture. This will help you to deal better with a lot of different situations in intercultural settings. Also keep in mind to be curious about other cultures. You will learn for life.
Tip number 5 was about time. Cultures perceive time differently. Some cultures are time-oriented, whereas other cultures are task-oriented.